Most manifestation advice focuses on the chase. You set a goal, apply willpower, and try to force an opportunity into existence. But high alignment moments rarely require hunting, they require recognition. When your personal energy matches the timing of a situation, you experience the magnetic yes. This isn't a loud, frantic spike of adrenaline or impulsive excitement. It is a steady, grounded inner hum of certainty that persists regardless of external pressure. We usually fall out of sync with that timing in two specific ways. The first is moving too early. You mistake a sudden flash of inspiration for immediate readiness, pushing a project forward before you or the people you need are actually prepared for it. The second error is waiting too long. Your body gives a clear go signal, but your mind intervenes with analysis. You spend so much time rationalizing the right moment that the actual window of opportunity quietly closes. Both rushing and freezing disconnect you from the current rhythm of your life. To stay in sync, the goal shifts from trying to control the timeline to simply identifying the signals your body is already sending. Your physical form collects and processes data far faster than language can translate it. Long before you can explain why a choice feels right, your nervous system has already performed a high-speed assessment of the situation. Neuroscientist Dr. Antonio Damasio identified this as the somatic marker hypothesis. He found that the brain creates physical bookmarks, sensations like a tightening throat or a calm gut, to tag past experiences. When you face a new decision, your body retrieves these markers to signal whether the current path is safe or aligned before you begin to think about it. Research from the HeartMath Institute supports this, showing that the heart generates a powerful electromagnetic field that registers data and environmental shifts before the brain's logical centers. Your heart literally feels the room before your mind can describe it. Hermetic traditions and manifestation teachings describe this same internal sensing as divine timing. In this framework, not yet is an observation of a lack of resonance, a sign that the internal state and the external opportunity haven't reached this same frequency. Whether you use the scientific term coherence or the spiritual term alignment, both paradigms rely on the same biological reality. Your physical sensations provide a real-time readout of environmental readiness. To read that internal readout, you only need to identify two primary physiological states: expansion and contraction. Expansion is the sensation of physical openness. It shows up as a subtle warmth in the chest, a release of tension in the shoulders, or an effortless breath. This is the body's signature for an aligned yes. Contraction is a signal of resistance. It feels like a small pinch in the stomach, a clenching jaw, or a sudden sense of heaviness. It is your system's way of flagging that the path is not currently aligned. You can test this using the 3-second body check. Think of a choice you need to make. Hold it in your mind, but resist the urge to analyze the consequences. Simply ask, "How does this feel right now?" and wait for the first physical sensation to surface. This micropause bypasses the anxious parts of the brain that try to edit your response. By prioritizing the first 3 seconds of physical feedback, you learn to identify your honest physiological truth before your mind can distort it. When a decision feels clouded by the fear of missing out, you need to step out of the urgency. This is the neutral zone, a space where you intentionally drop the pressure to decide so that clarity can actually reach you. Imagine standing at the edge of a quiet meadow at sunrise. Ahead, the path divides into several trails. There is no ticking clock here, and no one is waiting for your answer. You are just standing on solid ground, letting the mist clear. Place a hand over your heart and find a steady, natural breath. In this space of total neutrality, ask, which way is mine right now? Do not look for a logical reason, just wait for a shift in your physical state. The correct path won't demand your attention or cause an adrenaline rush. It will simply glow with a lack of resistance. It feels like moving with gravity rather than against it. Practice this throughout the week with small decisions, emails, plans, or purchases. Run the 3-second body check and observe the results. You are building a map of how expansion and contraction show up specifically for you. Intuition is a mimetic force, not a frantic one. By entering the neutral zone and trusting your body's timing, you stop chasing. You allow the universe to align the opportunity with the person you've become.